From a split-second glance by Aaron Judge that had people questioning the Yankees' win, to experts weighing in on all the drama surrounding sign stealing in the MLB, here's all you need to know if Yankees' Aaron Judge was caught cheating again. Starting with the side-eye. On May 15, 2023, the Yankees defeated the Blue Jays. But what made headlines were the side-eye glances Aaron Judge gave while at bat. The Blue Jays thought it was strange. The Yankees claimed it wasn't. What happened then? Sportsnet TV cameras caught Aaron Judge, the reigning American League MVP, looking over at the Blue Jays dugout before the first pitch of his at-bat, in the 8th inning of what would ultimately be a 7-4 Yankees victory. He eventually smashed a home run on a 3-2 slider off Toronto reliever Jay Jackson to make the score 7-0. Judge was caught on camera during the Blue Jays TV broadcast, throwing glances at his dugout. He did it more than once, according to Sportsnet commentators Dan Shulman and Buck Martinez, who also questioned on-air what he was looking at. Okay, the Blue Jays broadcasters made no guesses or assumptions as to what Judge might have been peeking at, but the Houston Astros 2017 sign-stealing scandal still casts a huge shadow over the game today. So I totally get how this footage would have implied something shady, like Judge was scanning the dugout for signs of what pitches might be headed his way. I'm sure we all remember the shocking news that came out in 2022. Just a few days before it was supposed to be disclosed by a judge's order, a mysterious letter was made public. It contained what MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred allegedly wrote to Yankees general manager Brian Cashman on MLB's inquiry into the team's alleged cheating. And with that explosive letter, two key revelations emerged. In 2015 and 2016, the Yankees exchanged stolen signs via their dugout phone. And it appears that Manfred kept the truth from the public when he claimed, in a statement in 2017, that the Yankees hadn't cheated. The letter also discussed several topics that were already known to the public, including the fact that the MLB discovered the Boston Red Sox had cheated using things like a smartwatch to steal and communicate signs. But unknown to the general public was the fact that MLB had also discovered that the Yankees had stolen signs using the video room and the bullpen phone, a plan Manfred claimed was similar to what the Red Sox had done. In an interview with MLB's Department of Investigations, a Yankees employee even revealed that he'd gathered information on the opposing team's signs and passed it on to players or coaches, who would then bring it to the dugout to be used on the field. By the way, this was the same Yankees employee who first noticed that the Red Sox were stealing signs with a smartwatch. Nasty. It made people question why Manfred hid this, and claimed that there was no foul play, in a statement made just a day after. No wonder people are now extra suspicious of the Yankees. Can you blame them? Coming back to Judge, I know what you're thinking. Did he have any explanations for his behavior? At first, Judge appeared completely clueless about what the reporter was talking about when he was first questioned about what he might have been looking at. The second time the slugger was questioned, he chuckled to himself. Yeah, nothing shady at all, huh? Eventually, we got a bit of a reasoning. He claimed that after manager Aaron Boone was dismissed, his fellow Yankees teammates continued to yell at plate umpire Clint Vondrack. Judge claimed that all he wanted was for them to stop talking, so that he could hit in peace, and that he was watching the dugout to see who was still talking. This is after their manager was ejected for disputing balls and strikes while a star player was at the plate. The player, who'd already blasted a home run in the first inning, would then go on to smash his second home run of the game. I mean, the wandering eyes before a 462-foot smasher is sus. But let's look at the facts, shall we? Putting two and two together, Twitter went up in flames, pointing fingers at the Yankees being caught once again. But breathe, I'm going to give you the cold hard facts. Let's not forget that Aaron Judge has a lot of home runs. He hit 2 home runs just that night against the Blue Jays, giving him his 30th career multi-home run game. So this is a guy who does this rather frequently, regardless of where his eyes are. In fact, he now has the 5th highest career multi-homer games in Yankees history. Further clearing the Judge of any guilt, ESPN's Buster Olney suggested that the Blue Jays may have been tipping their pitches to the Yankees, who were paying attention. Now, it's not against the rules if the Yankees noticed that Blue Jays pitcher Jay Jackson was tipping his pitches, and told Judge about it. Finding out how a team might be tipping pitches and using that knowledge for your own gain are both totally acceptable actions. Of course, Judge and other Yankees players wouldn't admit to doing it now, since there's nothing to gain from doing so. But the truth is, the MLB as a whole is aware of this unwritten code. In the end, it appears that this story is more about the Blue Jays' sloppy pitching than it is about Judge's wandering eyes. And the fans think that the Yankees captain is not deserving of this smear. Look what y'all did. You made him mad. After all, once the Blue Jays television broadcast team insinuated that the Yankee slugger might have been cheating, it led to all sorts of backlash against him and his team, and they couldn't even celebrate their win in peace. In response to the accusations, Aaron expressed his anger, but insisted he was still only focusing on his own strategy for the next match. Oh, and hear this. The top outfielder for New York also claimed to have some choice words on the suggestion of cheating made by the broadcast team in Toronto, but he decided against revealing them to reporters. How considerate. But it seems like the Yankees are a victim of the Mercury retrograde or something, because while this drama was bubbling, another cheating scandal reared its ugly head. A sticky substance was discovered on Domingo Germán's palm, because of which he was dismissed from a game against the Toronto Blue Jays. Germán claimed that he had just used the rosin bag, a permitted item that pitchers can use. The umpires, however, were of a different opinion, stating that the substance was definitely not rosin, and extremely sticky. If you remember, this guy has been accused of using sticky stuff in the past as well. He had too much rosin on his pitching hand, according to the umpires, who examined him before a game against the Minnesota Twins. In between innings, Germán said he preferred to use a rosin rock in the dugout, but he was told to wash off any extra. This incident added fuel to the rumors that the Yankees cheat, and that their pitchers are abusing foreign substances. And even though these incidents have drawn attention, mind you, there's no hard proof to back up the claims. Sure, the Yankees have a history of sign-stealing controversies, but neither the Germán nor the Judge cases have any concrete evidence of wrongdoing. And well, someone realized this and figured they owe an apology. Since then, the Blue Jays have admitted that Judge did nothing wrong, and that they were only divulging their pitches to harm the reputation of an honest talent. According to Ken Rosenthal of The Atlantic, the Yankees quickly capitalized on the fact that Jay Jackson was revealing his pitches. I mean, you gotta avoid pitching a slider over the center of the plate when facing Aaron Judge. He has the power to make you regret it, even without additional clues, like he did that particular night. Jackson even admitted to tipping, suggesting that the Jays owe Judge a significant amount of remorse. Now, because of all of this hullabaloo, experts are raising their concerns over accusations like these, because the last thing Major League Baseball needs is a claim that the American League MVP isn't playing with integrity. If anyone wants a reminder on what sign stealing even is, it's when one team interprets the hand signals of the other and uses it to their advantage. But the next time accusations of sign stealing are made, be aware that such a crime is extremely unlikely, especially in today's MLB. These days, in-game video is no longer treated with a Wild West mentality, and things like replay room access and communication are strictly regulated. Another issue worth noticing is how many catchers still use actual physical signs. The use of finger signs was abolished in 2022 with the introduction of PitchCom, which allows catchers to call pitches using a remote control-like device that sends signals to receivers in pitchers' caps. And starting in 2023, pitchers have their own transmitters. And as it turns out, Kirk and Jackson were in fact using PitchCom. So since there were no signs to steal in the first place, the accusations against the Yankees were null and void. So, from experts weighing in on all the drama surrounding sign stealing in MLB, to a split-second glance by Aaron Judge that had people questioning the Yankees' win, this was all about Aaron Judge possibly being caught cheating again.